Welcome everybody, welcome to your practice today, to a breath pranayama practice. We're going to do a little bit of breath today and then sit for a period of maybe 5 minutes for some stillness and meditation. So really continuing to work with this moving towards a still space. So we're just going to start with a little bit of movement today. So you can find your seat. And you might even like to just find some kind of non-linear movement as you sit in your seat. So moving your ribs around in a circle perhaps. You might close your eyes here and then change direction and move the other way. And you might be able to take your shoulders into this a little bit, maybe rolling your head and the neck, perhaps just rolling from one side to the other rather than all the way around with your head, particularly if your neck feels a little stiff and sore. And then bringing your head back to center, give your shoulders a few shrugs up and back. And then just with the view of creating some space for our breath, you can take your right hand towards the ground and your left hand up. Take a breath in there. And as you exhale, see if you can slide that right hand over a little bit more, taking a side bend into the left side of your body. You might even be able to bring your forearm down towards the ground. And take a full breath in here into those left side ribs. And as you exhale, you can take your hand down to the ground and just press yourself all the way back up again. Just coming back to neutral spine, noticing how one side of the body feels compared to the other. And then sliding your left hand out, right hand up and over. Stretching the fingertips up and over the top. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. You can slide your hand over more or perhaps even come down towards the forearm of your left side. Another breath in. And then taking the hand towards the ground, just walk yourself back to center. As you inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides and stretch them all the way up. And then as you exhale, take your hands behind your body. Just take them either to the ground or to your cushion and lift your chest. Perhaps pressing the shoulder blades onto the back of the heart, opening through your collarbones. And keep grounding through your sit bones. You might even drop your head back and open up through your throat. And see if you can feel the breath expanding into the front of your body. And then walking your hands back around again and taking the hands in front of you. Take a breath in here. And then perhaps folding forwards here, sliding the hands out in front of you. And taking a stretch through your hips and your back. Nice. And then come all the way back up. And you might feel like you want to change the cross of your legs here and find your seat again. And just close your eyes and notice how your body feels. It's that really subtle, perhaps gentle opening up through the tissues, particularly through our ribs and our upper back, creating some space for your breath. I'm going to take the Viloma practice today, and we're going to be doing 3 rounds of Viloma. There are 3 different types. So interrupting our breath on the inhale, interrupting the breath on the exhale, and then putting them both together. So just as a reminder, we're going to be splitting the breath into 3 parts and holding very briefly between each third of the breath, if you like. And so I'll guide you through. We're going to take a nice long breath in. You might sigh your breath out. And then as you inhale, fill up the first third of your body. And then hold. And then fill up the second third. And hold. And then fill up all the way to the top. And hold. And then let your breath out all the way from the top to the bottom, nice and smooth. So we'll do a few more like that. Inhale, fill up the first third. And hold. The second third. And hold. And then final part of the breath, breathing all the way into the top and hold. And then letting the breath out nice and smoothly, sliding the breath out. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, first third. And hold. Second third. Hold. And breathing in all the way to the top. And hold. And then let your breath all the way out. If at any time this feels too much, just find your own rhythm. 1 more like this. Inhale, first third. Hold. Second third. Hold. Final third. Breathing all the way into the top and hold. And then letting the breath flow out as though you were pouring it out of a jug. Just take 1 nice long breath in and out, just finding a more natural breath. And we're going to switch to the interruption of the breath on the exhalation. So let's take a breath in. Sigh your breath out again. And then inhale for this practice. So inhaling all the way to the top. And then exhaling the first third. Hold. Second third. Hold. And then final third, the belly might draw slightly in and hold. And then inhale all the way to the top. Exhaling first third. Hold. Second third. Hold. And then all the way out. Hold. Breathing all the way back in, filling your body smoothly from bottom to top. And then exhaling first third. Hold. Second third. Hold. Final third. Hold. And then breathing all the way in. Last one. Exhale, first third. Hold. Second third. Hold. And final third. Hold. And allow your breath just to enter and leave the body as it likes. Noticing the quality of your breath here. Perhaps noticing whether the interruption of the breath on the inhale or the exhale felt easier or more challenging for you. If there was a difference, without judging, simply being curious about this practice and how it affects your body, how it affects your nervous system. It's interrupting breaths, really helping to build the capacity of our body for breath. And also creating these little pauses, these little opportunities for stillness, and being curious about those, exploring those. So we're going to do 1 more round of Viloma. This time we're putting them both together, so 1 and 2 together. So interrupting the breath in and interrupting the breath out. If at any time you feel like you need to take a break or just find a natural breath, find your own pace, please listen to that. So let's take a sighing, emptying out breath first. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. And then inhaling first third. Hold. Second third. Hold. Final third of the breath. Hold. Exhale, first third. Hold. Second third. Hold. Final third. Drawing the belly in slightly and hold. Inhale, first third. Hold. second, third, perhaps the ribs expand. Hold. And then the final third of the breath, lifting all the way up into the top of your chest. And hold. Exhale, top third. Hold. Middle third. Hold. And final part, drawing the belly slightly in as you breathe the air all the way out. Hold. Inhale, belly expands and hold. Inhale a little more into the mid part of your chest and hold. Inhale all the way to the top of the chest, maybe sipping the breath into the throat and hold. And then exhaling from the top, third. Hold. Exhaling a little more and hold. And then exhaling all the way, belly draws in and hold. And one more round, inhale, belly. Hold. Inhale, mid-chest. Hold. Inhale all the way to the top. Hold your breath in at the top. Exhaling, top third. Hold. Middle third. Hold. Final part of the breath out, belly drawing in and up, holding the breath out for a moment. And then allowing your breath to enter and leave nice and smoothly, softly, sipping that breath in, perhaps a gentle ujjayi breath, integrating this practice. Just noticing how your body feels here. Noticing whether there is a bit more space and stillness, softness to the breath. Noticing perhaps the flow-on effects that quality of your breath has on the rest of your being, your body, your nervous system, your mind. Perhaps that practice felt challenging for you in some ways and you felt tension growing in your body, a sense of fear in the mind. Those still, spacious moments can be liberating, but can also be terrifying. We spend so much of our lives trying to fill space, be productive. Mind constantly chattering. Breath constantly flowing in and out. Yet when we take these opportunities to pause and to interrupt that flow, sometimes those little circuit breakers, and jolting us back into full awareness of this moment. And so as we close this short practice today, you might set yourself an intention. How might you interrupt or pause, take the opportunity to pause in your day today? Or your week ahead? How can you break the circuit of the trance that we can find ourselves in. Taking each moment as an opportunity to wake up to what is present, what is here right now. And just a few breaths in stillness here. Letting the sound of the bell also just bring you back into that space of wakefulness. Mindfulness bell. And drawing your hands together into your center, gathering your awareness in. Take a breath in and out here. Perhaps offering your practice up today to someone that might need that positivity. And bowing your head gently towards your hands. And bowing your thinking mind to the grace and the wisdom of your heart. As you're ready to, you can let your eyes blink open and draw your attention back into your space. Thank you everybody for practicing today. This is a really kind of a short breath practice that you can do, and it's very simple and accessible, but it can be powerful. I hope you feel that. And something that you could do every day, if you like, as a practice to help this embodiment of interrupting that flow and that just those habits that we get into. And so we can see these pranayamas that we do, not necessarily as being like the way we want to breathe all the time, but as practices that help us to interrupt whatever habitual kind of habits that we might have got into with our body and our breath and our thinking, and embodying that kind of feeling of pausing. And letting that stillness and that space be there, and then continuing from there and noticing, what happens when you practice that in your body with your breath, how you might be able to interrupt, those habits in your life as well. So, any questions, please let me know. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.